Hi, everyone. Biolamina wants to revolutionize how people are treated. For a long time, they have been only pills and surgery as a treatment for people. The future is probably regenerative medicine. I started this company together with my father and my neighbor, and today I will tell you what we do, why we do it, where do we come from, what have we done, where are we aiming at, and then most of all, actually some practical tips that we have learned in the way. What do we do? We are a tool provider. We sell reagents to stem cell researchers. In the same way as a hardware shop sells saws and hammers to carpenters. These tools then can be used to actually culture stem cells. Stem cells are very difficult, or were very difficult to grow before, in a way that you could keep them in a certain state, actually make them to these certain cells that you're interested in, and then actually be giving them to people. So the whole idea why we're selling these tools and why are they so attractive is because there has been huge technical difficulties to culture these cells and actually make them to these different types of cell types. And the whole idea is to actually cure people from different diseases like cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, Parkinson, Alzheimer, and spinal cord injuries, to name the few. The whole idea with regenerative medicine is to actually inject some cells back into your body that you have made in plastic dishes that will actually replace the cells in your body that have died or are not functioning. Like diabetes, for instance, the people that have diabetes, their pancreas is not producing insulin. What they're doing today, they're injecting insulin every single time they eat, and they have to have this control the insulin level manually and by taking blood samples. Regenerative medicine could actually, when you inject these cells, could replace the function that has been lost. So then these cells will start producing insulin in your body exactly the same way as all the normal people in the world. So this is regenerative medicine. Where do we come from? We started about 6 years ago with only a computer and a used mobile phone. Today we're 14 people with basically coming from 7 different countries. So we're a very large cultural mix. And this is something that we pride in ourselves because it really helps us to understand the people from different countries because we are basically selling all around the world. We've made so far 2 large distribution deals with, basically the 2 largest distributors of cell culture reagents in the world. We also sell directly to about 600 customers in 34 countries. But most of all, what's the most important is that actually 9 out of 10 of our customers think that our products are absolutely the best functionally. They really love them. And that's the reason why we can sell it so much. Where are we heading? We really want to become the leader in primary cell culture reagents, everything that has to do with this regenerative medicine field. We believe that our tools are totally necessary for regenerative medicine to actually end up in the clinics one day. And as a small company, the goals that we have, the vision that we have is quite bold. But on the other hand, we really believe that our small size and our unique products can actually help us to, actually be faster and more agile and actually pass them. How have we come this far? Basically, since a lot of you people are IT people, so I will not dig into the details of why our products are so good. You just have to believe me or go to the website and try to read some more. but instead I will give you some practical tips that we have learned during these 6 years in how to actually grow a company. I really believe in simplicity and simple things, and we have been actually doing a lot of copy, modify, pasting. Basically, you should read a lot, you should listen to a lot to pods, you should look at webcasts, you should come to events like this and be inspired by certain things. And maybe you can learn this one little thing there, and then you should modify that so that it actually could be used in your own plans to fulfill your vision. And that's really what we have done quite a lot. For instance, our not the newest homepage, but the last homepage was really a rip-off from 3 different pages that we combined because we thought that there were these very beautiful elements in these 3 web pages. So copy, modify, paste. But then, one thing you need to know when you're starting a company, you need to know your strengths. What are you good at? What's your company good at? What are you personally good at? Because you should really just focus on those things. And then you should use other people that are good at the other things that you're not good at and actually either pay for them or hire them, and so that you can use those things. And and in the beginning, don't spread too much. So then the next thing, when you know your strengths, then you should really build a team. Never ever hire a person that is like you. It's not really cost efficient. You should hire people that do something better than what you're doing. You might be really good at something, but you need the people around you because now you know what you can do because you know your strengths. Then you should try to fill the strengths and build that team so that you can take this. For instance, when I started the company, I asked my neighbor to help me because I needed somebody to bounce my ideas with. And this guy was a McKinsey consultant, and I thought that, okay, this guy at least knows how to make PowerPoint presentations. And so eventually this guy ended up financing our company in the beginning, and his family and friends, and so it was really good. So build a team. Another thing that usually you never have enough of is information. You just can't have all the information that you need to actually make decisions. And I believe that you should make decisions, you should go forward, you should do things. The worst thing that can happen is if you just do and wait and do nothing, that you will not end up anywhere. So you just have to believe in yourself, make the decision and go forward. And hopefully you have right. Creative solutions. As a small company, you don't have too much resource usually. You should try to find ways to use those resources wisely. We need quite a lot of infrastructure to do our stuff. We need medical devices and instruments that cost quite a lot of money. And we actually still buy them secondhand because these machines are usually very robust. They last for 20 years, and you can get them for a really fraction of the price that the original or the new one would cost. Our first homepage was also done by my brother, and he got to borrow a computer from the company for about 4 years until it was old. And that was much, much cheaper than actually hiring a PR company to do this. Focus. Since you only have these limited resources and you know what your strengths are, you should really just put all your efforts in this thing, because focus is really necessary. We actually failed a bit in this part when we started. We, in the beginning, had a lot of these ideas because these products that we sell, we can actually do so many things with them. It's like oil. You can make plastic bags, you can make gasoline, you can make a lot of things with the laminins that we sell. And so we kind of started spreading it a bit too thinly. And then after a couple of years, then we actually had to refocus again. And now that we've actually really started making some money, so now we are planning to start doing these different things again, and maybe we'll pick up some of the things that we left back then. The focus. Believe. You really have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your products. If you don't believe in them, why would anybody else believe? You have to be passionate about your products and your company. It's really crucial, and it really shows from the person if you believe it or you don't. And the investors or the customers will see it as well. Patience. I know that in the IT industry things can go a bit faster, but actually many times things don't go as fast as you believe anyway. We've been around for 6 years. We thought that after 6 years we would have quite a different income than we have today. We thought that we would be probably like triple or 4 times more employees today. Things take a long time. People say that it takes about 10 years to build a company, and now after 6 years I think that that's probably something true about that. So patience, it's going to take a long time when you build a company. And then, really, sell. It's really crucial. Sell yourself, sell your company, sell your products. Because if you have any kind of income, maybe it's not even your main product that you're developing. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's consultancy that you can do on the side. If you can actually show that somebody's willing to buy something for you with money, it actually makes quite a lot of value, and even the VCs think that that's a positive thing. And if you can increase that sale even more, then then you will be financially independent, and you're not really need the VCs. You're not in their power. And another thing with the selling is that you actually get close to customers. And maybe your product that you've been designing, you think that this is the best in the world, but after talking with your customers and they bought it, then they complain that this product doesn't do this product doesn't do that. So you actually get customer feedback, and it's really, really crucial. Even though that we have these 2 global distributors that are selling our products, we want to sell ourselves because we don't want to lose the contact to the customers. That's really, really important. So basically, that was it. I'm Christian Tryggvason from Biolamina, and we want to revolutionize cell culture. Thank you.